So part two here. So talking about churches not wanting to help people. Million dollar churches, people who have 10 million and people who have historically in churches help people, but now they build mega churches and they care more about their buildings sometimes. So as I move forward, helping businesses, being on a board, etc., I will be talking about business stuff. So always have a plan, ladies. Always have 40, 50 plans with you to make sure you're okay. So I usually get ahead of the ball and I ask for help like way ahead of time when I foresee like, okay, your check's going to be low, your business just went, the business you worked for just went bankrupt. So get ahead of it, get ahead of it so that I'm not left hurting. So there's, different programs I have checked out. I have one person getting back to me. I have another program where I don't know this person's religion and I really don't care what this person's religion is. But every time that I have said, hey, this is what's going on, this or that, could use a hand with this. This person is like, okay, here we go. So make sure you have support in life. Make sure you have people around you who know what they're talking about, who know what they're talking about. So I hate to say this, but judgment falls on the churches. When I go there and I've asked for help and people don't want to help the poor, and let me say I'm okay. I have my sons are with me. I don't lean on them, but because my sons are with me and everything's split, I don't pay much money for anything really, guys. So I'm in a good position right now. But judgment falls on them when they don't want to help people. And it's ridiculous how much help they ask for. I mean, I was just in a Bible study and I heard someone say the pastor shouldn't have to ask twice for people to help in the church. And it's like, he's not God. Okay? He's not God. So don't treat your pastor like he's God. If you've got commitments and you got things to do and you can't help because you have enough on your plate, don't feel bad about saying no, you know? So we help to a point. In everything we do because God convicts us, not because a pastor asks. Um, make sure when you go to a church, you know their theology, you know what they believe, you know that it's biblical, and then you know that they are helping people. We are to be people full of good works, full of good works. As a matter of fact, we should be people who say, hey, anything you need, let me know, and I will give you a hand. Anything you need. Back in the day, people needed, help building their house. I'm over there. People need help cleaning their home. You know, the mentality of the culture was, we're over there. We're there for you. So, and it wasn't, oh, only if you're a member of a church do we help. And even, why would I be a member of a church if I don't even, agree with people? Why would I be a member? I'm not going to be a member of something I don't agree with. And, and why would I be tithing to a church I'm not a member to? That doesn't make sense. So make sure, ladies, you have plenty of backup plans. Make sure you are always taking very good care of yourself so that you don't have to depend on a church. So that you have enough going on that if one plan falls through, you got like 20 more coming at you. So I am headed for a job interview. I also have 3 other jobs that got back to me. I am working on my PDIS next to on top of college. That is for more teaching certificates because right now I am a a teacher. I'm level 1, but I need to get up to level 2 and then to be a lead teacher. So invest in yourself, ladies, and that means when you invest in yourself, you're not just doing college, you're not just doing classes, you don't just have a business, you don't just have work, you're also using every single resource that you know of to help you make sure that you stay afloat to save time, so that you don't, your time saves time with cooking, cleaning, etc., and money so that you can stay afloat very well. Um, So a lot of times I use pantries. Stay stocked up on pantries, guys. Stay stocked up because you don't know what, work brings. You don't know what a recession will bring. Stay stocked up on everything and, make sure that you are doing thrift stores. Make sure you are, cross training yourself. Make sure any skills you have that you are improving yourself. I am going to be taking some free, it starts this month, free cooking classes. I offer to teach classes on cleaning. I'm going to be, looking at my business. I use at the library Data Axle because you can look up businesses and be like, okay, where are the zip codes where the businesses make 500,000 plus? Where is it that I can target my commercial cleaning? So make sure, ladies, you have all the resources you need. Next week will be another class on AI. Get ahead of AI, guys. It's here. We're using it. Get ahead of it. The people who don't understand it are the ones who will not survive. We will have robots this year doing a lot of multitasking for people. Jobs now are looking for people who not just use AI, but say, how do you use it? How do you manage your AI? How do you, check your emails every day? How do you get your agenda going every day? Are you organized? So on top of all the other skills, get ahead of your skills, ladies. Okay, thanks for joining me.